you want to talk about it? Do you want to talk about... Okay, that's weird. This is a woo girl. Speaking of murder, so we're going to talk about murder. Okay,
yeah.
Go. Oh
so
God,
getting
it's like
murdered.
Oh, I hate rich people too.
Can I tell you a really disgusting story?
Sure. But real talk.
Yeah.
Would you ever murder somebody here?
There's blood everywhere. Shit, there's shit everywhere. Everywhere.
So that's what we hate. We'll take this little boat out to the sea, and then I'd be like, oh, hey, sharkies, where are you? I got food for you. But just be nice. Like,
That sounds nice.
Why are you brushing my hair with
I'm just saying.
just have a good time,
Don't piss me off, or else you're getting invited to Florida.
but just be nice. Like,
Because the alligators need to smell you. So I would wrap you.
they would just fucking poop them. Cheers to that, bitch.
Oh, cheers to poop.
We know what we're doing. We know
Yes.
what we're doing. We know what we're doing.
Oh, cheers to poop.
We know what we're doing. We know
Yes.
what we're doing. We know what we're doing.
So, you like murder mysteries, true crime. We love true crime. I love some true crime. Some true crime is... I just find it boring.
But from the show...
But like what we're watching right now, like we're watching Mean Girl Murders. Yes.
And there are some mean girls here, and maybe
Did you have Mean Girls when you were in high school?
No.
You didn't see... You didn't,
No.
Not to you,
Well-
but did you see them? Like, did you on the periphery?
No, I saw more of like gangsta. I'ma fuck you up.
Oh, that's right. You're from Compton.
Yeah, bitch. Stockton, bitch.
Stockton,
But,
sorry.
Like, which, by the way, I want to get a big shout out to Lupita. Lupita, so, hi, bitch. I just found out recently, you know Francesca. Francesca's an icon. Francesca's an icon of San Diego. Mm-hmm. And I just found out that Francesca is from, well, I didn't just find out that she's from Stockton, but I've known that she's from Stockton. But I just found out that her niece, Francesca, is an amazing pioneer. She has paved the way here in San Diego as a drag queen, a drag entertainer, as a philanthropist. And she is also the auntie or the uncle to one of my high school friends. Like, I used to party with this bitch. I used to, like, hang out. We used to do the damn thing. And Lupita also has the most distinctive voice. And there was one time I was at the front of Rich's, and she walks in, and I hear this voice, which is kind of like mine. Like, you know, it's very distinctive. But, like, I hear her, and I was like, what the fuck? And it was Lupita, and I had no idea that she was here to, like, just, like, hang out. But then I just found out recently that she is Francesca's niece. Like, what a small world, right? So, Lupita, I love you. And yes, I am from fucking Stockton, okay? So, I forget what you just asked, but yeah, I'm from Stockton. Compton,
Yeah,
Stockton.
Sorry.
But Stockton is a moment, it's a situation, but yeah, like...
it's a total place where, like, Mean Girl Murders would happen.
Yeah.
So, I've been watching, what is your favorite Mean Girl Murder, and why, like...
Why do I love it?
Yeah, no, and then I'll tell you my favorite Mean Girl Murder, because I wasn't watching, like, one, like...
But, like, how many seasons did you go in? Like, you went...
No, I like, picked. So, there's 2 seasons, and I was like,
okay.
I read the descriptions, and I was like, okay, this one looks good, this one looks good, this one's good. I watched 3 or 4 episodes, I can't remember, but I definitely know my favorite.
There was one, I think it was season 1, and I just felt more compelled and just so, like... It just touched my heart because it was one where the girl just wanted to have friends. She really just wanted to have friends, and those friends...
That's how everyone gets murdered.
I know. Beberos, can you give me a knife? No, seriously, give me a phone. No, but yeah, she just wanted to have friends, and she came from, like, a single mother, and she just wanted to have, like, somebody to connect with, and then those people that... she trusted, like,
was this like episode like 2?
Yeah, it was
or
like
something
2 or
like
3.
Yeah,
and it just like it hurt my heart. And you know, the reason I watch these is because I really am like a very emotional, sensitive person, and I don't know what it is. There's just something about my emotions and being sensitive and kind to people that I almost feel like I need to understand this darkness. Like, seriously, bitch. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, I really...
You're very empathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes too much that I almost want to find a balance, because I believe there are so many times where I really truly want to say, like, fuck you, but, like, it takes a lot out of me. And I also want to see the darkness of people, because I'm like, not everybody's good. Not everybody's fucking good.
Fuck no, they're not.
Yeah, people are fucking
terrible,
mean and terrible,
they're
and they're out for themselves. And if you're out for yourself, do your thing, honey. But like, as Christina would say, do your thing, honey. But yeah, that was my favorite episode for now. But what was yours?
You want to know my mind? Okay, so I picked and choose. Oh, it was hilarious, and it was
hilarious.
It was hilarious.
They got murdered.
Okay. So let me set the scene. Okay, so it was Texas rodeo beauty queens.
Okay, kill them all.
Okay.
Just get it out.
Oh my god. Okay, so let me just break it down like super quick. It's so great. Okay, so I'm like watching this, and it's like rodeo beauty queens, and the people that are like the family that was affected by this murder were talking. They're like, yes, and it's so competitive, and of course they're all like super gorgeous, and like they all come from like a lot of money and blah blah.
They
blah.
all come from a lot of money.
They all come from money, and so they're all talking about the murder or about the murder, but you don't know who's actually gotten murdered. Yeah. Okay. And they're just like, okay, so
they're building on
the daughter. So there's two daughters, and the older daughter is like everybody. She's like super gorgeous, but she's a fucking bitch, and everybody hates her. But she's like super demanding, but she's so talented. She's gorgeous, and she's da 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 da. But she's about to age out of like when she can do this pageant, like the rodeo queen pageant. Okay, so then she's on her last year, and she competes, and she loses, and she's just like, oh! But then her younger sister comes along, and she is so talented, and like, she wins. Yeah, and she's beautiful, and she wins, and everything's great.
You're beautiful.
Yeah, and it's great, and it's so fabulous. And like one of the family friends, my favorite part is one of the family friends is talking, and of course she's like all done up and like whatever, and looking
all Texas,
like big hair and like all this makeup and a red lip and all this stuff. And then she's talking, and she was like, oh, and she did that, oh, but she had all red nails except this. She had lost her nail, and there was nothing there. And it was just like a plain nail, like one of her press-ons came off. She just went like this, and that's all you saw like on the camera. And I just paused it. I was like, oh, you're missing a nail, bitch.
The murderer.
If you're not wearing nails, you're not doing drag. Like what? I died. Okay. So
fuck my drag.
So long story short. Come to find out that the daughter, the younger daughter, the one that was so beautiful and that everybody loved and she was so sweet, wasn't even like full-blooded like her sister. The father like had adopted her from one of his other women, like whatever.
Twist.
So, but because she was so nice, the dad wrote her in like. Started a whole new will and was like, I'm gonna give you everything, and I'm writing the other girl out. And there was like all this bullshit, and she was like, and the one daughter that was totally written out of the will was like, this isn't fair. So she kidnaps the dad. Her and her boyfriend kidnaps the dad. He's gone for like 15 days. Nobody knows what's going on with him. And they're all like looking around. And then finally they get a tip. Across the street is a meat packing plant.
Tiger King situation.
And they're like, there's some human remains in the incinerator. So the police go and look at it, and there's a skull and a hand and moccasins.
What's that?
Who the house slippers? Like, who the fuck wears a moccasin? But then the police call and was like, did your dad wear a moccasin? She's like, oh my god, yes! So they fucking drugged him. So what they did is they drugged him in his milkshake, his nightly milkshake, shot him in the back of the head twice, packaged him up, and then threw him in the meat incinerator. But you can't burn bones. Keep that in mind if you want to murder somebody.
So
you
pretty
can't
much
burn bones unless it's like a crematorium. It doesn't get hot enough.
So it's pretty much like what we thought about
But
beating somebody.
this was like in 2000 and something, like the aughts, 2000 and aught. They didn't convict her until 2020. She got away with it until now, and then she's serving 30
Kind of like
years.
OJ.
It's not like OJ.
Well, OJ just died.
Did OJ die?
Yeah.
Oh.
He just died a few weeks ago because by the time this airs, he died today.
That's not
He
how,
did.
That's not how time travel works.
Yes, it does. So, like...
Time travel. No, because it was in the
What?
past. This is in the future.
Is it in the future, though? Oh,
You
well,
were
whatever.
dyslexic with time, too.
Bitch, girl, murder somebody, okay? Or don't.
Anyways,
Whatever.
Mean Girl Murders. Some of them are great. Some of them are
yeah.
like whatever. But that one you got to watch.
Okay.
The Rodeo Beauty Queen. I was like
This ain't
nail biting,
Texas.
laughing my ass off the whole
Don't
time.
be Beyonce? Don't we in Texas?
I haven't watched
Summer.
any of that, listened to any of that,
Me
except
neither.
part of the Miley Cyrus one. But even that, I couldn't do it. Miley Cyrus, yes, country. That's where you come from. But Beyonce, stop. Nobody cares.
Yeah, and we'll get canceled.
Nobody
for
cares
this.
unless you're Naomi. But nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Okay, so speaking of
Sorry, that was a tangent, but it was so
of
funny.
drag queens, Naomi. Naomi is one of our queens here in San Diego. She does Beyonce on a regular basis. So let's talk about drink, drunk, or drag. So what do you drink? So as a drag queen entertainer, do you feel that you are kind of
A drunk?
a drunk because of drag?
No, so I kind of go in and out. Like, I feel like I need to drink almost.
Or sneeze into your cup?
I'm so sorry. So sorry. I feel like sometimes most of the time I need to drink. Like, you know, you get backstage, you start doing
Yeah.
makeup, and like, you're like, okay, I need a shot. And you take like the nerves off, because I've been doing drag for 26 years, and I still get a little wonky before a show.
Mm-hmm.
Like, depending on the show. Sometimes I don't give a shit if it's like
How wonky?
a local girls show, but other shows that actually matter, like I kind of get sometimes a little nervous. But sometimes, you know, a little shot to like take the edge off.
Yeah.
You know, take the edge off.
Yeah.
And then like after your first number, then you're like, I need another shot to take the edge off. And then like on halftime, you're like, I need a cocktail to take
Yeah.
the edge off. And then before your next number, you're like,
Another, yeah.
I need a cocktail to take my edge off.
Because I know some girls that smoke weed
I
and
can't do
smoke
it.
pot, like, before they're gonna perform, and I'm just like, oh my god,
No.
like, that seems like, for me, personally, like, I could never do that. I would be so paranoid, I'd be so fucking nervous.
I can't do it on
No.
my daytime
No.
boy life, nothing. I can't,
The time that
can't
I
look
could
at it, no.
smoke weed is like, I have to be in front of the TV with cartoons and a bowl of cereal. Like, it's a Saturday morning cartoon for me. Other than that, like, at a bar or a club, honey, no. No. But when I'm like, when I'm working, it's been what, bitch? Feel
You're
okay?
disgusting.
I
Sorry.
am. Cheers, bitch.
Yes,
Cheers. But like, when I do my shows, I do like to like take the edge off a little bit. You know, like I'll take a shot or two, or 3 or 4, or 5. But I've come to realize that it takes about like 12 shots for me to even feel anything. 12 tequila shots in is where I start feeling like, okay.
And you know a
perfect.
drag show is only like an hour and a half long. 2 hours max.
Yeah.
If Kickxy's hosting, it's 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
But
Maybe 3.
like 2 hours max, and she 12 shots.
Yeah.
Sometimes, not all the
that's 'cause
time.
I'm Mexican.
And it definitely was not. But it definitely was not tonight.
Yeah. But that's because I'm Mexican. Because
You cannot make that excuse.
It is.
No, you can't, because I know plenty of Mexicans
because,
that don't drink like
Madre,
that.
I know, but Madre Maya, the mother of tequila, she has She has blessed me.
She has blessed your pussy.
Blessed my pussy and my liver and
Yeah, you need to be
my
careful of
adrenal.
your liver. You're getting up there in age.
Well, not as up as.
Yeah, but
where
I
you're
don't.
at.
But I don't drink a half a bottle of tequila before.
How
do
much
a
do you
show.
drink? Okay, so let's just say like in a week, how much do you drink?
I try to limit it, so I will usually only drink if I'm performing. So if I do a show, then I'll drink during the show. During the week,
So how many drinks do you have at a show? Like just like out of a show, like.
maybe we'll share 2 shots,
Okay.
like a couple shots, and I'll have a cocktail and a soda water.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's usually like my limit.
Okay.
Yeah, because otherwise it just gets weird.
Okay.
But during the week, if it's like any other time, if we go out to dinner, I might have like a cocktail, like a tequila or a glass of wine. But I try to limit it to just like the weekends.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like Monday through Friday, you don't really like drink.
I try not to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try is.
Yeah. But I mean, if we go out to dinner and like go to a nice restaurant or like have a date night, then I'll have like a glass of wine or something
Okay,
like that.
okay.
Yeah. But I keep it very cash.
Okay. Oh, good God. Well, good times, bitch. Good times.
Girl.
Okay, well, drink, drunk, and drag. Well, with that being said, there are shows here in San Diego all across the board, up and down the crest. And if you're ever in San Diego, come and check us out. I'm at Bubbles for Brunch. You're over at Sexy Sundays at Urban Moe's. I'm about to start my bingo at Uptown.
She's gonna be at another bar?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But you know what? We'll be
God
there
help
having a
us
good
all.
time. Cheers, bitches!
Cheers, bitches.
I hope you guys had a good time with us. Share with your friends, tell an enemy, and just follow us and let's do the damn thing. Kisses!
Bye.
Bitches! Mwah.